Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
No, Dave, I haven't wrecked my Jeep. I'm calling to offer you a job.
With Invoking? No, thanks.
I'd like you to manage a new online auction site we're building.
I'm not interested, Zena.
Don't play hard to get. The pay is good. You'd be working with Elvin again.
I don't think so.
Elvin doesn't hold a grudge, if that's what you're worried about.
Do you think my briefcase is big enough to put in all these stuff?
Let me see. Laptop. Flash disk. A ballpoint pen. A pencil. A notebook. A pair of glasses. Cell phone. Charger. Moisture lotion. Oh, that is too much. You are not going to a business trip.
I guess I need all of them.
Actually, the company will provide you with all of these supplies. So, you can leave this very thick notebook at home.
I know, but it is my lucky charm. I carry it all the time.
Suit yourself. Don't forget to set the alarm clock.
Could you arrange an appointment with Mr. Smith?
Sorry, Mr. Smith's agenda is full today.
How about tomorrow afternoon?
I'm not sure, but I will arrange for you and inform you as well.
Bob, did you see our supervisor? I need him to sign this paper.
He is in his office, but you'd better choose your words carefully while talking to him.
What's up?
Nothing, but he is in a bad mood today.
Thanks for the warning.
That's all right.
Now, if I look here, I see that you completed a BA in English?
Yes, that's right. After graduating from high school in New York, I attended York University in the UK. My major was English, and my minor was business studies. I completed my BA in 2004.
Yes. I'm pleased to see that you also got a distinction.
Yes, that's right. I've always enjoyed studying. My friends say I'm a bit of a bookworm, but my father always pushed us to succeed academically.
Well, it looks like his encouragement paid off, Rebecca. So how about extracurricular activities at university?
Well, I've always been keen on writing, so I became the editor for the university student magazine, which I really loved. Also, I volunteered for a group called Shelter, to help the homeless in York.
What did that involve?
Providing warm meals and shelter, especially in the winter months. I found it really fulfilling to be part of that group.
I'm sure. Okay. Now let's move on to your work experience, shall we?
Yes, okay.
I was trying to find the class on preparing for interviews.
You have found your way to the interview class. Please come in.
I am so happy I found this class because I was really nervous about my upcoming interview.
When we go into an interview, what do you think our first consideration should be?
Our dress and grooming are probably the first thing an interviewer judges us by.
Friendliness and a good attitude are also very important.
Yes, and they help establish a friendly tone for the rest of the interview.
The interviewers always are interested in what you ask them about their company.
What else should I be thinking about?
Be yourself and be honest. Simply answer the questions put to you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to trouble you. My name is Susan Ransom, and I have placed several orders with you company.
Yes, Mr. Ransom? This is Carl Miller. How may I help you?
Well, I wonder if you could track an order I placed with you last month. It hasn't arrived yet.
Certainly, Ms. Ransom. Do you have an order number?
That's all the general information of our company. I think you already have good knowledge about our company.
Yes, I have an overall understanding.
When we have the final results, we will call you.
Then when will I get a reply at the latest?
If you pass the interview, the personnel department will inform you within 2 weeks.
But if I don't pass, will you call me?
I'm sorry, we won't. You can wait for 2 weeks. If you don't get a telephone call, it means that you weren't successful.
Then do I have the chance to get this job?
I'm sorry, but I can't make the final decision myself, and I have to discuss it with other interviewers.
I know. No matter what the result will be, I have learned a lot from our conversation.
Your mentality is very good, and that's great.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity of this interview.
My pleasure.
Do you think it's time to sign the contract, Mr. Simpson?
I'd like to look it over before I sign it.
Okay, no problem. I hope there are no questions about the terms.
I am fully satisfied with the terms of this contract.
Shall we sign this contract now?
Okay, where do you want me to sign?
Just sign at the bottom.
Okay, sign. Once a contract is signed, it has legal effect.
You're right. Thank you for your cooperation.
It's my pleasure. We've got a lot of work to do now, but take your time over this project. We don't want to make any mistakes.
Okay, I should have it finished by Friday afternoon. Then I can check those accounts over the weekend. We need to have them finished by Monday, right?
That's right. We'll finish them just in time. The Macy project can wait for the time being. We need to spend several days on that project, but it isn't due to be finished until the end of the month.
From next week on, we should be in less of a rush.
I'm going to give everyone on the team an extra day off. Everyone deserves it.
Don't say that yet. A new project could suddenly appear.
That's true, right. I'm going back to the meeting. It's been going on for hours and there's no indication that it'll end soon.
Carol said that she would spend some time checking that everyone is up to date with their work.
Good. I have to go right now. I really hope this meeting doesn't last too long.
They usually go on for ages.
I'll stop by if I have time later. Make sure everyone knows that we must stick to the deadlines.
I will. Enjoy your meeting.
Can you tell me where the supply shop is?
Sure. It's on basement level 1. Turn right when you get off the elevator.
Great. Thanks a lot.
No problem, John.
Have you ever worked as a tour guide?
I have a little experience. I guided a few foreign tourists around Beijing last year as a part-time job. I showed them to the Great Wall, the Imperial Palace, and the Summer Palace.
Then you may know that it's hard work.
Yes, I know. A friend of mine as a guide. He talked with me about his work, but I don't mind working hard.
Have you applied with any other companies?
No, this is my first.
Is there anything you want to ask about?
I'd like to be an overseas tour guide someday. Would there ever be any chance of that?
Certainly. There'll be a good chance of that if you work for this company. Not right away, of course, but in a few years, after you learn more about our business, you may go overseas with a tour group. Any questions?
Yes. When can I get the decision? I hope you can give me a definite answer as soon as possible. If I'd turned down, I'll have to secure a position elsewhere.
All right, then. We'll get in touch with you within a week. Thank you for coming today, Mr. Sun.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good morning. May I help you?
Good morning. Is Mr. Smith in? I'm Chang Jun from China National Petroleum Corporation. I'd like to see him.
Do you have an appointment with Mr. Smith?
No, I have an urgency to talk with him.
Wait a moment, please. I'll tell his secretary that you are here.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. He is holding a meeting until 10 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock now, and I'll wait for him.
The environment varies greatly because of difference in language, customs and traditions.
Yes, this gap can be filled by export market research before exporting.
But the importance of the export research is often neglected by the managers.
That's right. They do not appreciate its value and consider it to be a luxury.
Therefore, when enterprises are spending a lot of money in trying to penetrate a new market, they should research whether their products can be sold at high enough a price and in a satisfactory amount.
Exactly.
Hi, Bob. This is John Lin.
Hello, John.
I'm with Hartford Public Relations. I'd like to set up an appointment to come by and talk with you about our services.
How about tomorrow at 11 o'clock?
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.